Welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast, and today we're going to be talking about the Heist of Monaco book. So, if you have not read the book yet in Choices, I highly recommend you to go back and read the book in Choices and then come back watch the video because this video is definitely going to be a video full of spoilers if you have not read the book yet. And I guarantee you that you're going to enjoy the book and enjoy the video also, but the book for sure. This book, I wanted to mention and discuss about it because this book is a very special book in choices. Well, we have this discussions ride or die getting cancelled or people waiting for the book and hero books, but I'm not saying that this book was supposed to get another book too. This The Heist of Monaco, but if you read this book after completing the last chapter, you would definitely think that this book deserves a book too. Now I'm not gonna go into that conversation like why this book didn't get a book too, what should happen, but instead I want to talk about this book and some of the great features the book has eventually that the other books don't. So first of all, it is a gender customizable book. That is definitely it satisfies the quota that a lot of people are looking for. So that quota is satisfied. And then what I would like to mention is that this book is really well diverse. And in terms of the genre, I don't know if you guys have watched the Italian Job 2006 movie, but I have watched it and I also read the book at the same time almost. So it was pretty amazing. It almost like the whole notion you are forming a crew and you're gonna complete you're gonna like successful heist and you're gonna take part in that and you have to gather a crew. It would contain a hacker, a thief, a con artist, all those things I really liked about this book. First, I would like to start talking about this book by talking about love interests. That was really interesting, and the love interest that stood out to me more is Sonia. Sonia is kind of the love interest that you can compare with Ethan in Open Heart and Nick Ryder in the book Nightbound. So I was really surprised and happy to see they're not making it gender locked. I mean, a male love interest, but I suppose they could have gone for gender customizable. That way, people who wanted Sonia to be a male, because the storyline around Sonia, it was a slow burn and really interesting. I enjoyed the romance with Sonia and the part like the how the storyline was built around Sonia. You have this tension, you work for the opposition, and then you have this fight, but still she admires you, and how this whole thing went down. I really liked that part with Sonia. That was really interesting. And also, other love interest is one of the drivers, and that's gender customizable. So that's the main love interest I see. That is the interesting part. But you have other love interests. That is your old crew, Rai and Irene, I suppose. They are your love interests. But away from the love interest part, I would definitely like to mention how the story, you other books, most of the books, if you play just once, you're not gonna play it for the second time because everything is known, right? But this book is an awesome book. You can play it as many times as you want because each time you can choose different people and you will get different combinations. Like the crewmate you recruit, you need a hacker, you need a thief, you need a con artist, and you need some other people also I'm forgetting. But when you gather around the crew, for every position you have one or two options. First time you choose one, second time you choose another one, and you can have different combinations of them. For instance, there is a gang called the Rook gang, I think, and this thief, he used to work for the Rook Bank, the gang, the group, but he's not now. He's not working now, and his son is trying to be a hacker. So you can have the son and the dad both in your team. You would unlock the scenes with this rook, and also you'll see potentially moments with the dad and son, their relationship. They the dad is pretty, I would say, traditional. The son is more like hacking and computer sort of geek like. So they have fight with each other. The son needs to prove himself. The dad has his own battles. He needs to prove himself to the gang, to the group, to get back there. This is really awesome. And the diamond scenes, I would suggest you, if you're playing this book, stack up on diamonds because you're gonna need them. Diamonds, I felt like, are a necessity in this book, because if you don't have diamonds, you won't get to recruit, you won't get to sort of amp up your powers, and if you don't have them during the last battle, it's going to cost you. And also, what kind of ending your crewmates are gonna have, your own party is gonna have, you're gonna have with Rai and Irene. It is dependent on the fact that how you spend your diamonds and what choices do you make, your trust score with your crewmates and other scores. So that was mind blowing, specifically the part that the antagonist character Ansel betraying us and how he betrayed us. That was super awesome. And if you guys watched the movie The Italian Job, you probably know who was Ansel there. So I pretty much liked that. There was mind blowing, because when you first see Ansel, you wouldn't figure out he could betray us, though it was like for a brief moment. But he betrayed us, and how things turned out, I felt like, wow, this is interesting. This is the book that really hooked me up to the storyline. Like, I wanted to punch Ansel's face at one point. Like, really, really, I was feeling the rage. I was totally raged. So this book did that pretty awesome, pretty well. And also the gameplays were really nice, I would say. And with the con artist, you get to go to the casino, and I think there's another character, Ul something, I'm forgetting. The games there and everything. It's a wild life. You get to live there. Overall, super awesome. People who like this kind of a bad boy sort of book or bad girl sort of book, and all this sort of strings attached to this, that life, boss, you sort of get to be the boss of the group, you're mentioned as the boss a lot of times. This book is gold mine. I pretty much liked it, and I was sort of stunned that this book ended there. It has a hint to perfect match at the end too. The love matchmaking group, they mentioned it at the end also. I was pretty much shocked that it didn't get a second book, but it is what it is. This book has a very special heart in place in my heart, and this is always gonna have a special heart in my special place in my heart. What I keep saying. Thank you guys for listening, and let me know in the comment section how did you like this video, and how did you like playing this book. And if you haven't played, you can ask me for anything. I'm gonna answer you without sharing any spoilers with you. And comment below, like the video if you liked it, and I'm gonna link my Telegram channel. You can join the Telegram channel, you can discuss their stuff with me, you can drop an audio message questions, I can discuss them in a video also. Thank you guys for listening. See you in the next video. Bye.